Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the week of August 22nd. This week I'm still collaborating with Marie Moore, so if you haven't had a chance to check her out yet, please do so below at the link at the top of the description. She does tarot and astrology every single week, and I've been watching her for a very long time. Also, this week, yes, the sale is still going on. A lot of you asked about that. You can still get 20% off of your reading just by using the code MINNOW at checkout, and you can also just click on the link there or above me or wherever it is for the website, and the details are on that site. But the sale does end on the 25th. I'm going to stop taking readings on the 25th as well. That will be the last day, the cutoff. I am going away and for a little bit over a week, and I will not be able to complete readings during that time, so I will be not doing readings during that time. So that's why I'm doing the sale, mostly because I'm going away, and it's a great time to get a reading. But again, you can do so there. But let's see. Enough babbling from Chris, right? And let's see what's going on for you this week. Very right off the bat, very interesting. It definitely falls in line with a lot of the stuff that's going on. Let's put it that way. But it looks good. Probably a little bit of a thoughtful mental week, I would say, in a good way. A lot of stuff going on with the mind, and so that looks interesting. But you start off with the Two of Clubs. I always say this is a card of talking to yourself and really figuring out what you want. Again, it's like our first clue here that it could be a very mental week for you, where you're really kind of maybe kind of staying a little bit more inside yourself this week. I would say that's an okay thing this week. I don't think you need to force yourself to be social or anything like that this week. Sometimes maybe, it wouldn't be a good week to do that. Maybe there are some times where it would be better for you to be open. But actually, I think that this week, if you want to stay more to yourself and more closed off, and you don't want to socialize so much this week or something, I think it would be a good week for you to do that, actually, and to just be with your thoughts and to think about the future. I think a lot of you are thinking about the future. I think that's why this stuff is coming up, because it's like you're thinking about things that are happening, or that could be happening in your life, and you're trying to make that stuff happen. This is also a great card. Having said that, and having talked about how you guys might just be more focused on yourselves this week, this is also a good card for negotiating. So if you're involved in some sort of negotiation with people or something like that, it's a great card for that. Next, you have the Jack of Hearts coming up here. This is you. This is Cancer showing up, so that's nice. Whenever you show up as your own sign, I always say, kind of puts you in a position of power, position of strength, and allows you to get what you want from the week, and it kind of puts a little bit more of a positive spin on the week as well. This is also an important card to listen to messages. So any messages you receive, whether that's like text, email, or even messages from dreams and things like that, definitely a good week to pay attention to all of those things. Next, you have the Six of Clubs. This card is frequently called the Prophet. So looking into the future, again, more mental, but also like feeling the future. I think all the water signs right now are feeling the future, and it might be driving some of us mad, like a little bit crazy, because it's like we don't have those things yet. I think I talked about this last week. It's like we can feel some things coming in. We don't have them yet, like they haven't like actually kind of crystallized for us, but we can see it. So I think that could drive us a little crazy. But this is a good card of success, and more success coming to you. So I like to see that for you as well. Next, you have the Eight of Spades. I would say definitely watch the drinking this week. Watch the overindulgence this week. I always say that with this card. It's just a card that says, if you're on a diet or something like that, no, don't have a cheat day this week or anything, because it might turn into like a cheat 6 months or something like that with this card. It's a card of overindulgence that can extend for a very long period of time. I also say with this card, just take care of yourself. Make sure you don't get sick, and also if you're doing anything like physical, if you're doing anything like working out, or maybe you have a physical job or something, just take some extra care of lifting things. Make sure your back's right, make sure your legs are right, and just take some extra care, because this can represent injury. So just take care of yourself this week. Next, you have the Seven of Diamonds. This fits in again with the kind of the narrative here of what's going on with the energies, and the Seven of Diamonds is a card of doubts, and doubts around finances. It actually says that finances could be fine. Things might just be, just great, but you're still doubting it. And I think that things are improving, and I talked about this again earlier, but it is a card of maybe seeing improvements, having there be improvements, but then doubting those improvements because, maybe in the past, it's like when there have been improvements, they've been taken away very quickly, or you've lost the improvements or whatever. So definitely just let those things go. Next, you have the Five of Clubs. a card of learning, and also a card of taking part in hobbies and doing some more like hobby-based things. So a lot of you could just be seeing more fun this week, having some fun and thinking about it. It's also a great card where if you are feeling like restless and things aren't moving forward for you, it's a great card to pick up a new hobby with and just to have something to kind of focus your mind on, something different. So that's a good idea there. And finally, you end with my favorite card in the deck, the Ace of Clubs. Card of abundance, and abundance coming to you in all ways. Definitely a card of more money coming in as well. And it's a great card to learn under. So any of you who are in school, this is a good card for that. And it's also a great card for any of you who are just learning from home. I mean, this is even a card of just learning something very small and having it have a major impact that can kind of like increase abundance in the rest of your life. So don't be afraid to learn with this card. But looks like a great week. So thank you for watching and enjoy your week.